Hello everyone, it is me, Harperman. I am here to finally teach you how to get good at Trainz filming with my tips and tricks, along with maybe some rules on how to, make good film Trainz videos things. So, the first tip I'm going to teach you, and this is your most important, so let's just go ahead, get out, I don't know, fucking, let's get out Bluebell. Fuck yeah, Bluebell. Alright, now, see how we just popped down Bluebell? Okay, now, we're going to select it. Now, you see this camera? You see this camera right here, where I just selected Bluebell. Never use this camera. Ever. In terms of filming. If you want to use it outside filming, perfectly fine, And this is a very common mistake that most Trainz video makers make for the first time. But, eventually they should learn, that using this 2 camera is kind of bad for filming. Now, why do I call it the 2 cam? Well, if you press 4 on your keyboard whilst you still have the engine selected in driver mode, and then if you press 2, then bam, that's the 2 cam. But remember, never use it for filming. Just wanted to make that abundantly clear. Oh, and if you also like taking screenshots, it's also a good idea to not use the 2 cam. Alright. Tip number 2. Use Flying Cam. Now, what is Flying Cam, you might ask? Well, I'm gonna get my variant. I call it the Harp Cam. But if you want to know what the Flying Cam is, essentially, it's this thing. It's either this one or the PBR version, which you can get via the download station. Yeah, but essentially what these cameras boil down to is the free internal cam. You see how you can't see the camera once you zoomed in? Well, you may be wondering, how do I zoom into said mode? Well, I'm glad you asked. You just... Alright, so, me in the future, there is another thing you need to do for free internal cam. So what you do is go into settings when you're in a route in driver mode, and then you see this option right here, enable free internal camera, down here at advanced settings for content developers and general settings. Yeah, you checkmark that, and then you'll be able to access free internal cam. Just really wanted to quickly do that because I'm stupid. Anyway, back to making you big brain. Whilst you're in 2 cam, you take your mouse and your scroll button and you keep scrolling until you get into this view. Then you can scroll in to zoom inward, and then scroll out to scroll outward. Hopefully this makes sense to you. And a cool thing you can do with it is you could, oh yeah, by the way, you see how I'm moving up and down here? That's via page up and page down on your keyboard. But like, you can move up and down, and you can move around via the arrow keys, and even better, you can do some zoomy in shots, and then best of all, you can do something like this. It's amazing. It's amazing for like cool movie panty shot things. However, there will be more on this Flying Cam later on in the video. Tip number 3. Use this thing. It's the session options, and then you can, change the time. So now you know how to change the time on your route and stuff, and then there's also this weather thing, which you can use if you want. Just be prepared, And then there's weather changeability, but I'm not sure on that one. Anyway, my next tip. Okay, so basically you see how we have all these yucky green arrows everywhere? Well, all you do is press Control H. Bam! they're all gone, and suddenly you have a way more sexier film scene. Whoa! Oh my god, it's amazing. Damn it, my nostrils. Alright, for this next bit, you need to pay very close attention because not a lot of people do this. So, what you do is you go down and click this button when you're selecting a route. You click this button. Then, it will take you to the route in edit mode. Whoa! Now, what can you do in route edit mode? Well, plenty of things. So the first thing I'll teach you is edit environment, which is actually a pretty cool device that can make your scenes look even sexier than they were before. You see all this time of day stuff? Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Well, let's just select one of these dots here, and then you can change these dials to make it look slightly different. Like, look, I'm making it so green-blue-like. It's amazing. Oh, and also here you have fog density, which means you can make dense fog scenes. And then here's a brightness meter, which means you can literally have, like, dystopian in the middle of the day looks. Like, look at this. This is amazing. Oh yeah, then there's also the color things, which basically are the light. It's like the lighting, I guess. And then you can adjust the blue thing, and then you can go into sun color, and then make it red, and then green, and then blue, you know? So yeah, just remember, this top one's ambient, the middle one's sun, and then this is for watercolor. So if you want it like really blue, then you can make it really blue. Shit. Alright, now, next up is the Environment tab in this, well, Environment tab. You can change the sky. You don't always need a skybox. You can actually just change the sky to sort of match what you're going for. So here we have very cloudy, and then we can have it rain, increase wind strength, make water choppy, and even better, let's add fog. Yo, this is amazing. Yeah, so that's the basics on how to use the weather panel. I did get some advanced tips though. Let me look real quick. Okay, so then there's another cool thing I learned. So let's just select this and yeet the fog density. And let's just get a train with a 3D face here to show what I mean. Let's just get this Thomas the Tank Engine I got months ago. You see how it has a shadow on its face? Well, someone in on Discord told me, hey, that doesn't look cool. I have a way to, you know, change that. So we go to location here, and then we click the one with the wrench, and then change it to this. Well, I mean, you can change the directions, you know, the directionals of the sun on this one. Yeah, so basically you could use this to, you know, change where the sun is, you know, and then you probably won't have shadows on your face. Like, let's swap it around. Hey, look, there's light on the face because we changed the directionals. Now you may be saying, well, why can't we do that for the front? Like when it's rotated like this, why can't we do it like that? To be honest, I have no idea. I guess what you could do is change the numbers here, you know? So that's something you could consider. I only just figured out this from a few days ago from a person, and I'm just going off the cuff here. Anyway, let's move on. Tip number 3 in edit, next tip in edit mode. Use layers. Now you may be wondering, what can I use layers for? Well, let's say you want to add people, right? You want more people here on the platform. Well, what you could do is lock the root layer, then create a new layer, and we'll call it people. Now, I actually already, I I already taught this in a tutorial before, but I think it's good to just bring it up here in my film tips. Alright, and then let's get MH1994's people, and let's get Billy Two Feathers, yeah! And then we can rotate him without interfering with any of the other objects. And then we can move him. And then we can, okay, so ignoring that, seriously, what the hell happened? Okay, so ignoring that, then we can adjust the height of it without interfering with any of the, buildings. Now, of course, you can normally adjust his height, which may leave you saying, oh my god, why is he in the sky? A way to do that is hold down left click, as you normally do for raising height on routes, but then you can either hold down Control or Shift for specific increments. If you want increments of 5, then you hold down Shift, but if you want increments of 10, then you hold down Control. And that's how you can get more people in easily on your route. So then, you know, you can finally put your epic Billy Two Feathers here for a story in a video of yours. Sorry again for being really off the cuff. Here's the last tip I'll show today. I might make a sequel to this, I don't know. You can use invisible track, specifically BNSF50, and then like set it up, and then you can like raise it to the sky, you know, and then you can have really cool sky shots. So I'm just gonna make a funky little sky thing right now. And then adjust down. Alright, there we go. We have a funky little thing now. And then we're going to save. You'll probably have to save a new route and session thing. So we'll just call this one Scene of Epic. And we're going to exit Surveyor. And then we'll go into our new Knapford Station. Oh, hey, would you look at that? There's the rain. It's so cool. Alright, now, for sake of simplicity, I'll just use the flying cam. Everyone knows from the DLS. Then we'll scroll up. And then try and get it on the flying track. Now, it may be a bit difficult, but eventually you'll get the hang of getting your flying track on, or no, your flying cam on your invisible track. Okay. Alright, and then we'll go to the fly cam. Back up just a teeny bit. Control H. And then we'll just, you know, do that. Oh, and a minor tip. Change this to none, so then you don't have any film fuck-ups. And then you press F5 to, you know, get rid of all of that dial-y stuff. And now we'll press W a lot. And wow, we're making a flying scene. Whoa, this is so trippy. Now also in this flying cam view, you can zoom in, zoom out, and hold down right click to move around, you know? Anyway, yeah, that'll do it for the Trainz recording and film tips with Harperman. Let me know if you guys want a sequel to this so I can show you even more and maybe be a lot less off the cuff. I gotta go now. Have fun being more smart at filming. Bye-bye.